back to my channel. I'm Email Black Swan. If you're new here, welcome. I feel like I need to come up with a name for my subscribers because, you know, sense of community, and since we're swans, I think that you will be joining a bevy. So I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. If you have any ideas, put them in the comments. So anyway, this is gonna be it's not a get ready with me. I know I'm look a little like I'm about to go to bed, because I am. So it's not a get ready with me. I'm gonna be getting ready. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing that and doing my skincare routine for the nighttime. And you know, you can't do nothing without your bonnet, so I gotta put my bonnet on, and I'm gonna start this video. Okay, so during this video we are going to be talking about I think Malibu Dollface coined the phrase Dramageddon. I'm not Dramageddon, Karmageddon. There's a lot of I told you so's being passed around, because a lot of women of color in the makeup community have been telling a lot of people this about Jeffree Star, but it's the same sentiment all around, where, you know, we've been said that we don't support him, period, because of this. I mean, like, there is a file cabinet full of things that he's done very offensive to not only the black community but to black women. So I don't know. Honestly, it's one of them things where it's kind of frustrating that, you know, you're gonna cancel him for this, but you didn't cancel him for the racist stuff. So it makes me question people's morals, you know, for makeup. After I did my video about Shane Dawson, like, literally the floodgates opened up and all these other videos about him popped up. Disgusting videos of him doing other jokes. That's his word, jokes. I'm not even gonna like go into detail what it is. If you go on any T channel that's covering the story, I'm pretty sure they're gonna show you it. So yeah, I don't even want to really talk about it. It's like, really, I felt like throwing up. I felt disgusted. I can't even look at pictures of him anymore, because it's just like the cringe, the disgusting feeling that I get. Ooh, girl, she changed. Metamorphosis, what you call it. All that, it just really disgusts me. Like, seriously, it's disgusting. So after all that happened, my views drastically got more intense about Shaniqua. Okay, I'm not even gonna say his name, Shaniqua. I'm not gonna say his name no more. So anyway, I watched the Tati video. One of my followers DM'd me, and then she was like, look, bro, you need to talk about it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make my friend Mimi mad, because she was like, don't talk about this kind of stuff. But I'm sorry, I gotta talk about it, because it's the makeup community. It's a makeup community, and it's one of them things that's just kind of like, wow. Some of us kind of seen that this was gonna go awry beforehand, but yeah, I just gotta talk about it. It's on my mind. I just have to. Sorry, Mimi, I know I'm gonna make you mad about it, but I have to do it. Watching Miss Tati's video, she said more without saying it in that video than I think she realized. Okay, first of all, can we talk about her skin in the video? She was not playing with that glow. Like, I'm sorry, she looked good in that video. Like, she did that. And okay, so cut to the facial cleanser that I'm going to be using is from Mix Easy. Real quick, this facial cleanser, the website, they let you customize your face cleanser, and it is so dope. And it works so freaking good. So my face cleanser, I put it for a combination to normal skin, and the scent is bamboo and cucumber, and the key ingredients is floral nectar, Iceland moss extract, green coffee extract, linen tea extract, pomegranate extract. So that's the stuff that I chose for my skin or whatever. And you know, basically they break it down to like, do you want it for anti-aging? Do you want it hyperallergenic? Like you can, it breaks it down. The website is super easy to navigate. And then also I'm going to be using their eye cream. And this has cucumber, floral, and hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic. Ooh, I'll write it here for you because I don't know how to say this word. One thing that I did notice in her video, I'm just gonna point out a few things. I'm not gonna like relive everything because hello, that's like the only thing everybody's talking about on YouTube. Let me put my mirror right here because it's like I need to be able to like see what I'm doing to myself. The only people that I'm really surprised about is really Tati and Shaniqua, because I didn't see some of the stuff before. They were able to like pull the wool over my eyes. Jeffree, no, because he told us who he was a long time ago. So I'm not surprised at the accusations and actions of his. Like, I'm not surprised at all. That's him doing him. So you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Tiger King. It does. All this reminds me of Tiger King. A group of people in the same thing, all trying to claw each other down. It's like Shaniqua is Tiger King because in the beginning of the series, he was like, I liked him in the beginning. I was like, oh, poor thing. You know, I had sympathy for him. Then at the end, I was like, ooh, he's just as bad as everybody else. You know what I mean? And then Tati is like Carol Baskins, to where, you know, she comes off real sweet, but you know there's something up in there. I can't prove it, but there's like something that's not all the way right sprinkled up in there. Like, yeah, like I don't know what it is. But no, but I don't think anybody's innocent in this at all. And I'll tell you why later. You'll see as the video progresses why I don't stand with Tati neither. So I'm sorry, I didn't have my little, look how big this thing is. I have a little one, but I can't find it. So I just used the bigger brush. So yeah, this is gonna look crazy. I'm gonna be able to do that. That's too big. That's just way too big. Robin, what were you thinking? That's just way too big. I'm just gonna do it with my hands. Ridiculous. Okay, so one of the things that make me not stand with Tati, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, is that I know that she was never a real true friend to James. Little poor James. Not really poor James. He probably got stuff too. I don't know. So I feel like if you are really a friend to somebody, and I'm saying this from experience, if you're really a friend to somebody, when somebody else who you just became friends with tells you something about your friend that you've had for years and you believe it off the bat, that means that you didn't have that person in high regard anyway. As soon as Shaniqua, and I'm not even gonna say his name anymore, I'm just gonna say Starburst. When Shaniqua and Starburst went to her and then told her these very strong accusations against James, I felt like as a friend, no matter what terms we're on, you should have been like, bro, what is happening? You need to go to that friend, okay? Not automatically be believing every little thing. I have a mirror here too, so I might be looking both ways. Not believing what these new people are saying. Am I making any sense? Like, if me and you have been friends for 15 years and then you just started becoming friends with a girl and y'all are like friends for like 1 year, and she says, hey, Black Swan likes to kick puppies, and you're gonna be like, oh, I can't believe she kicks puppies. That means that you are taking all my characteristics from our relationship and you're just throwing out the window. Have you ever seen me participate in this kind of behavior? As a friend, you're not going to give me a... You're not going to question the legitimacy of that accusation, that claim. You're not going to question it at all. That's crazy to me. That part right there blows me. You know what I also see? I also see Tati do a whole bunch of self-serving behavior in this video. A lot of self-serving judgment and a lot of self-serving behavior, and this is why I say that. I have to get a towel. So why I say self-serving behavior is because everything that made her change her mind was because it didn't benefit her no more. Okay, think about it. Her and James Charles fell out Not because of something that really that he did to her, because I honestly feel like, well, the sugar bear incident was like, I guess the straw that broke the camel's back for her, to make her actually do that video against your best friend. That's another thing. If we have all this history, dang, didn't I at least accumulate enough respect for you to not completely trash my career over the entire internet? What kind of friend does that? Whether we're on good or bad terms, like for me, if I follow with a friend, I'm not gonna blast you on social media. I'm not gonna be like, well, F this person, da 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 da. Like, I'm not gonna take our beef to the internet. I'm not. If somebody asks me about you, I'll be like, I don't know, I guess she's doing good. It looks like she's doing great. Like, I'm not gonna sit here, especially the strangers, like, especially we've been friends for years. No, I just, all the time prior, before our fallout, it still counts, because before that, there was a reason why I had you in my life, and there was something that you gave onto me. Okay, so there's some way and somehow you did some type of sacrifice or something, because I'm not friends with bums. Because I feel like also him going from the student to the teacher probably bothered her, because before, the way she described him, she was like, he was my kid, he was everything, I helped him get his money up and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, because he was down here, so it's easy for you to like somebody when you're here. You know what I mean? It's one of the relationships, you know how it goes. Not everybody is happy when you pass them, and he passed her. So I don't know, this is just my conspiracy theory. This is just coming from me. This is just my observation. That's it. Okay, take it with a grain of salt, you guys. Take it with a grain of salt. This whole video is just a grain of salt. Okay, well, for her to even do that kind of stuff, it's like, wow, bro, that says more about you than it says about him. Okay, now I'm gonna do this face mask that I got from ColourPop. It's an avocado mask. An avocado mask. If you watch Martin, you know what I'm talking about. An avocado mask. Okay. And another thing too, always get these Wet n Wild brush from the drugstores to apply my makeup mask with, because they're only like literally like $1. We keep mentioning that she's a grown woman, and somebody did point out the ageism in those statements, that she's really the person that we are like bringing up her age a whole bunch, which is true. Everybody brings up her age. I was just about to bring up her age, because like bro, you're a whole grown woman. But Shaniqua and Starburst are grown adults too, so we need to have the same energy for all parties. With that being said, she has a lot of self-serving behavior. I feel like she apologized to Jackie Aina. Jackie Aina forgave her, which is great. That apology wasn't even meant for anybody else but Jackie Aina. Okay, so if you embarrass somebody or do something to somebody in public, I do believe you need to publicly apologize. Apologize to me in the same form that you disrespected me in. So I get that part. Now, however, my observation of the situation is that Tati, you only apologize after you were burned. You were okay with it for a long time because he was nice to you. And that's that self-serving judgment. Because he's nice to me, but he's mean to them people, I'm okay with it because you're nice to me. So I'm okay with all your bad attributes, your bad habits, and your mean girl type attitude because you're nice to me. And then on top of it, how is it that you are not taking into account of all the people, all of the individuals that have fell under Regina George's wrath, like who have been burned by him? The owner of Too Faced, Kat Von D, Manny, Laura Lee, who else? It's a long list. That's why I feel like, okay, Tati is Carol Baskins, Shaniqua is the Lion King, and Jeffrey is the Lion. Because we all know what the Lion can do. and then we get surprised and then they get surprised when they get bit. It's a line. What are we doing? We don't know the consequences of playing with fire. He already did it to your other friends. He's been proven to leech off other creators, and then when he's done sucking them dry, he bounces. Like, that's always happened with this person. And if it always happens with this person, okay, another thing that Tati said, I know I'm jumping around a whole bunch, it's just a lot of things that are running through my mind right now. Another thing that Tati said that like kind of like gave me this side eye, but not on her behalf, but like how the whole relationship, the trouble of them operate, because Shaniqua and Tati said the same thing about Starburst, was that they felt like he was broken and they felt like they were able to fix him. So I honestly, hearing that, it made me feel like this is a way he reels people in. I'm gonna tell you my problems, I'm gonna open up to you to make you have empathy for me, and then I'm probably going to make you believe that I want to be better, and you are the person to help me do that. That feeling of I need you. Wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm gonna reel you in, and then I'm gonna bite you later, or I'm gonna hold something over your head. Either way, I'm gonna take something away from you, whether it be your time, your energy, or your reputation. I'm gonna do something to you, because at the end of the day, he is who he is. So honestly, I'm not mad at Jeffrey. I feel the same way about him that I did from the beginning of his once upon a time I did support him. I'm ashamed of doing that, because when he first came out, when he very first came out, when he had them 3 lipsticks, then I was like, oh my goodness, it's a whole new flavor to makeup and YouTube, because a lot of the makeup companies, they were just getting boring, same stuff all the time. He was going on there talking about, I'm changing the industry, and change it. Yes, he did. So I remember I bought some lipsticks, and then after that, some things came out, and I never bought anything ever again. So that was it. Never bought a palette, a mirror, or nothing. I'm good. I am absolutely good on that. And then when I would say that in my videos, people would come for me. Goes back to the first thing I said in this video. We said so. We told you guys this guy was not worth buying into. But everybody was like, nope, nope, nope. We'd rather have our makeup. We don't care about that stuff. That's old tea. Every time somebody like me talks about something that's a current issue, that it's history repeating itself, we gotta get over it. Okay, all right. So I don't think none of them are really canceled, because I feel like nobody really gets canceled. I feel like there are enough delusional people out there that they're gonna keep giving them money and supporting. But I did hear through the YouTube grapevine that all of Shane's videos have been demonetized. They took his palettes off of the Morphe website, so his bag has been stopped. That's interesting that they did that. He also has a court case coming his way, because Sanders Kennedy made a video saying that the video of him talking about his mom has been submitted to the police and it is under investigation. So, and then Tati has her thing where she's talking about she has her lawyers. So yeah, another thing talking about Tati, I just remembered it. In her video, she made sure that we knew that James wanted to be by her side in that video. In a way, I feel like that's kind of calculated, because if he can forgive me, then you should forgive me. That's the way I felt about that statement. He forgave me, so it's easier for you to ask for mass sympathy when you're like, this person that I did wrong forgave me. So he probably did. I mean, like, hello, he probably is forgiving her. He's a child, and honestly, I feel like he really be in his own world. He ain't worried about nobody. Girl. Oh yeah, I put the eye cream on. Eye cream that I talked about earlier in the video. So I have that tapped under my eyes. because I'm gonna need that. I need all of that. So yeah, you know what, their dynamic in a relationship is real funny, because for me, I don't go backwards in relationships. I'm a full-blown Cancer. I don't go backwards. If I feel like you did me dirty and she did him dirty, I'm not gonna be cool with you no more. You told me who you were. You told me who you were. So he has a really big heart, and his forgiveness radar is off the charts, or however you want to say. And I'm gonna do the avocado and aloe double shot serum that I got from Fourth Ray, and for a little moisture. So yeah, the whole thing is just like really, the behavior has been gross. This is the first time I think they made YouTube history. There was a lot of things that I didn't even know about Shane Dawson, because I follow Shane Dawson watching his conspiracy theory videos. I didn't know nothing about his blackface or his past, or all those the other black content creators that were on his channel doing look, all skin folk ain't kin folk. You have other black people co-signing these jokes, and that's why you thought it was okay. That's why a lot of other people think it's okay. Well, this black person said it was okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a pass. And you know what, it's all for your discretion. If you want to be the one who feels like this kind of behavior is okay because you really enjoy your makeup and you really like to be entertained, that's up to your discretion. That's up to you. But for me personally, I like to support people who I feel like would support me, and who see me as a person, and who value me as a human being. Kind of in my face. It's kind of hard for me to support any type of, you know what I mean? But there's been a lot of other creators that have been getting blasted for the past couple of days that I had to unfollow, that I did support. So that's for another video. But I just feel like that whole realm of weird friendship that those three had is not unknown to people like us. Like, I feel like we all kind of have known somewhere. I don't know about y'all fellas, I can only speak for the females. I feel like every female has ran into a Starburst. Every female, I think we've crossed paths with a Starburst. Oh yeah, the avocado face milk, that's what I'm putting on right now. More moisture. We know Starburst in our own personal lives. Not to his, maybe not with the money, maybe not with the influence, but we know people who are great at manipulating. We know people who are great at puppeteering people. We've known people who have been really good to start drama off to the side. Like, I'm here and I'm poking the drama, I'm making it happen behind the scenes. I've been friends with girls like that and then got burned. So I can't say that, oh, Tati was a grown woman, she knew what she was doing. Yeah, she knew what she was doing. But when you are a person who is not familiar with spotting that kind of, how can you say it, micro manipulation throughout your relationship, I mean, you're not gonna catch it till it's done. And then this is my ColourPop lippy scrub, so I'm gonna do that too, because it's always good to exfoliate your lips. So I mean, like, I understand it, being an adult, or at least somebody that has enough experience in the adult world, where you be like 25, 35, 45, there's always somebody who's like really good at getting you. There's people out there, like, that's their sport. That's their sport. If you see a pattern with somebody, with other people, especially as an adult, they're probably not going to change. There's probably a reason why all these people have had these same bad experiences. And I'm sorry, you're not special. I'm not that special, okay? Things aren't going to all of a sudden miraculously change just because I'm in the picture. Things are going, it's going to be the same results. It's going to be the same result. And also, what kind of ego do you have to think that you are the special one to change this person? That's ego. That's ego. I am so invested in you. I'm going to change you. I have the power to change another adult. You don't. You do not. We do not. But you know what? Her as a female, we do that a lot to ourselves. We'll date dudes for that. We'll date broken guys and think that, oh my gosh, he hadn't met me yet, I'm gonna fix him. You want to have projects and fix people because you feel like you see something better in them and they're holding themselves back. There's a reason why they're holding themselves back, because it's themselves. The only way any one of us can change is if you change yourself. No other person can come in and have that happen. You have to make the decision on your own. Other than that, it's just not gonna happen, boo-boo. That's ego. That's ego when we think like that. And I'm saying we because I do that too. I think that I can fix broken people. We cannot, girl. Been sleeping on it. Been sleeping on our own self-destruction. People will suck the energy out of you. Energy suckers. Energy suckers. You gotta stop doing that. You gotta stop doing that. And we gotta stop self-serving judgment. Self-serving judgment and behavior. Well, this person's mean to this person, but they're nice to me, so I'm gonna let it ride. Like that, Tati is a prime example of how it is easy to get stuck in your own bubble, your own world, and not empathize for other people. If you have a friend that you're cool with right now, this moment, if you have a friend that you're cool with and you know that they do somebody else dirty, and then you're gonna keep enabling them by giving them your energy, your positivity, when you know they're toxic, you gotta stop. You have to stop, because in some way they're probably sucking something from you, and or you're going to wind up being that person that they're being toxic to. Eventually it will happen. It's inevitable when you're dealing with people who are toxic. Okay, I'm just going to take this Vaseline and moisturize my lips, and that's it. This is my skincare routine. This is it. I make sure I take off my makeup first. Sometimes I'll exfoliate too during the routine, but I make sure I take off my makeup, do a face wash. After that, I'll exfoliate or do a mask depending on how my skin is acting. Then I moisturize very heavily. So yes, I have some other skin products I'm going to show y'all too, but yeah, those are just a few points that I feel like this video is going to get too long, so I'm gonna cut it off now. But those are the points that I've seen, and also those are the points that I can relate to, and some of the stuff I couldn't relate to, and then some of the things that I noticed in her video. I just can't ride with none of them. I'm just kind of like, yeesh, this is really, really bad. Especially for people who all should be drinking their water and minding their own business. I feel like there's a lot more that's going to be unfolded in the whole situation, and we can learn a lot from them, because their mistakes are big. The bigger mistakes, the bigger the lesson. That's gonna be it for this video. I'm done with my rant, because this was just a rant. It was a rant, and yeah, take for it what you want, but it literally, grain of salt. I ain't that important. Just grain of salt. I just sprinkled a little bit on there, okay? So yeah, thank y'all for watching. If you stayed this long, I appreciate you. Join the bevy by subscribing, hit your notifications bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.